Louisville, Kentucky is bracing for riots, including boarding up the windows of the federal courthouse there ahead of an expected ruling on whether the cops involved in the death of Breonna Taylor will be charged criminally. A judge signed an order to close the city's historic Gene Snyder U. Courthouse and Custom House downtown all week, with sources telling the Louisville Courier Journal it was in anticipation of an impending announcement over possible charges. U.S. Attorney Russell Coleman also requested Homeland Security provide protection for the courthouse and 3 other neighboring federal buildings, the Louisville paper said. As well as being closed and protected, federal buildings were boarded up ready for a feared violent backlash if the officers are not charged, Fox News said, along with images of boards being put over windows. The city last week agreed to a $12 million settlement of a wrongful death lawsuit brought by the family of Taylor, the 26-year-old EMT gunned down by cops during a botched no-knock raid on her home in March. But that is unconnected to the decision on whether to charge the 3 officers involved: Sergeant Jonathan Mattingly, Officer Myles Cosgrove, and former Officer Brett Hankison. Taylor's death, and the lack of charges against the officers involved, has been a rallying cry during many of the sometimes violent national protests. Legal experts told Fox News that it is possible some of the officers will not face homicide charges, however, sparking fears of a violent backlash in the city. Local criminal defense attorneys also told the Courier Journal that homicide charges are unlikely because Kentucky's self-defense law allows police to use deadly force if their life is in danger, and Taylor's boyfriend is accused of opening fire during the botched raid. Jean Porter, a spokeswoman for Mayor Greg Fischer, told the paper that the city has not been alerted to a Cameron announcement, but "we believe we will get some advanced notice." A spokeswoman for Coleman, the U.S. attorney, would not confirm that the announcement is coming next week, the paper said. Hankinson, the cop who fired 10 shots, was later fired. Mattingly and Cosgrove remain on administrative reassignment.